y'all. Hey, y'all. How are you on this lovely Monday? Let's share this out. Group. Share. I want to say hi to my parents. Hi to my sister. Hi to all of my family, friends who take time out to watch little old me. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Uh, okay. Hey guys. All right. We are getting started shortly. Y'all, I almost slept through the show. It was not for my alarm. I laid down at like 6:20 and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna, lay down for a few minutes. Next thing I know, ding, 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 time for the show. Um, Naps are deadly, but wonderful. Yeah, I had to really move myself, get the let out so I could be on here tonight. Give me 1 second. Yes, I'm being greedy. If you didn't know, I'm doing this 10-day smoothie cleanse, and I have a certain window that I can eat in from like 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I was trying to get the last of my protein smoothie in. How y'all doing? All right, we're getting started in a couple minutes. I see you guys are taking your time. That's cool. Um, those of you who are watching the replay, hey, thanks for taking the time out to hang out with your girl. um, yeah, tonight we have stories about Walmart and Kanye West. Who would have thought the two of them would come together? Um, a hockey team is, facing uh has someone blocking their goal. Look, I don't know nothing about hockey. And Ohio State University and Marc Jacobs have settled their spat over who owns the. So we've got an interesting show ahead of us tonight. Uh, can't wait to discuss and pick it apart with you guys because you're a smart bunch. Yes, you are. Um, where y'all at? Let me see. I'm trying to think. What's happening? What's coming up for me? Oh, today officially marks 30 days till my birthday. Not telling you which birthday it is. Mind your business. But it's a big one. And I'm super excited. All right, it's time to start. Let's get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time seeing my voice, I'm seeing my voice, hearing my voice or seeing my face, and you're like, who's this lady on the internet? I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting, LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So things like making sure you have your articles of incorporation, making sure you have your EIN numbers and your DUNS numbers, making sure you have contract templates for clients and partners, helping you with basic brand protection strategies so people don't steal your business ideas, hiring and training strategies so you don't get sued for discrimination. I help you do all of these things. Hello, Reed Danny. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do all of these things, I'm very happy that you asked. I am a licensed attorney, have been one for 15 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I am very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school. But a lot of you have amazing business ideas, and if you're going to be successful, there are just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it. So that's why I'm here, okay? So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance, you need somebody to tell you, okay, these are the forms, this is where you go, this is how you do it, call me. I want to help you out. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation today. All right? At linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, you can also download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. You can also at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. So if you ever miss an episode of this show, you can catch up at your leisure. Okay. Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm has tons of things, including that's also where you can get a lot of my digital products, like my video trainings and my ebooks. And last but not least, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can get your NPL Legal Dish merch. You can get your mugs. You can get your t-shirts. Okay, the t-shirts come in 3 colors, black, white, and navy blue. Go grab yours on today. All right. Is that it? Yeah, so that's enough about the business side. Let's get to the entertainment side and why you are watching at the moment, okay? Even though y'all ain't live with me yet, I know y'all gonna come in. Y'all always do. Excuse me. But for those of you who may be watching, the replay and don't know how this goes, so what happens is I pull stories from the news, stories from blog sites, other people send me stories. I get stories from anywhere that I find inspiration, and I pull the ones that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we talk about them. So this is a time for you to get involved. Don't be shy. I want your questions. I want your comments as long as they are respectful, okay? I will be asking you to put like emojis and stuff in the comments. So please, unless you are driving, keep your fingers ready. I want some interaction from you. It's so much more fun when we're interacting with each other. But yeah, get ready for this ride. Put your seatbelt on. Put all your seats upright, feet on the floor. Make sure your carry-on is either in the overhead bin compartment or under your seat. When's the last time you heard that set of instructions, right? Okay, let's go. I have a feeling that this is going to be a quick show today because y'all, is it a holiday today? Anyway, so the first story that we have tonight if you looked at my stories today, I posted two symbols, and I asked you if they were too close for comfort. About 85 of you guys said, about 85% of you guys said yes. Now, we are all familiar with Walmart's logo. It's that, the yellow, the circle with the yellow rays coming out, right? Walmart has had that logo for about 13 years. Now they used to, have the smiley face, but then they changed it over. Hey, Margaret. Okay. Oh, Margaret, can you tell me what, since you popped in a little bit after, I don't know if you heard me, but can you tell me what Walmart's current logo is? What is Walmart's current logo? Margaret just popped in, y'all, so I'm going to be picking on her for a little bit. Okay? And while Margaret puts that in the chat box for us, I'm going to kind of give you some more background to the story. We've all heard of Kanye West, rapper turned fashion designer, all sorts of things. And we all know that Kanye has been, very adamant about being in the fashion world. He's come out with some lines of things, particularly his Yeezy line. You don't know, Margaret? Well, so if you ever go look at Walmart's website, you'll see their logo. It is a sun. It's a circle with yellow rays coming out of it. Okay, so that's the Walmart symbol. And Kanye is out here. Hello, Passion Net Pro. Um, and we know that Kanye is out here already, trying to do the fashion thing. And Kanye has tried to register a logo of his own that Walmart is a little bit concerned about. Nothing much. We here chomping on today's stories. So Kanye's new logo is described as, a circle with rays from the sun. So it's like a circle and it has dotted rays coming out from the circle. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you, just take a few seconds right now, go look at my stories either on Instagram or Facebook, and go check out the two logos so that you understand what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah. But Walmart basically has filed an objection to Kanye's, that logo? Okay, yeah. Walmart has filed an objection to Kanye's application to trademark this new logo. He filed it in January. And they're saying that, this would cause confusion out in the marketplace because Walmart has had that particular logo for over 13 years. So, for those of you who had a chance to look at the logos in my stories, the Walmart logo versus the Yeezy logo, do you think that Walmart has a credible argument? Is there a possibility that what's his name, that if Kanye West is allowed to trademark this symbol, that he could that it could be mistaken for the Walmart logo? Also, let me know what you think in the comments. While you do that, guys, if my face looks a little different, I got a chemical peel, so we push through. Y'all are gang. I ain't worried about it. What do you think? Margaret Massey said it could, but I doubt it. Why do you doubt it, Margaret Massey? Why do you doubt that there would be confusion between the Walmart logo and the Kanye West logo? Margaret thinks that there is a possibility of confusion, but she doubts it. Why? Can you tell us why, Margaret? And if there's anybody else who has an opposite opinion, what do you think? Mm. What do you think? Hmm? Okay, I don't want to keep it too quiet because we have the podcast that we're recording for as well. But for Margaret, hey 76 Grim K, if I was going to argue that there is no that there is no confusion, my argument would be that Yeezy stuff and Walmart stuff, they will never be sold in the same place. Walmart is its own entity. They have their own lines, and they are known for affordable, low end um clothing and products. Yeezy, Kanye West's, fashions or designs or whatever. We know that they're very expensive. They're sold in limited collections. So I can see why Margaret might think that there is not a big possibility of confusion between the Walmart line and the Kanye West line. However, Kanye West is trying to trademark this symbol in the apparel section, in the apparel class of goods, which Walmart has, right? So I think that Walmart, they're doing their due diligence as a brand to protect themselves. They've had this sun logo for 13 years. So Kanye, how do you think you're just going to come in here and basically just kind of trace over our logo and try and make it your own? If you guys remember a little while ago, maybe like a year ago, Kanye West tried to trademark another logo, basically YZ. It was a YZY, and it looked like the Gap logo, because he had his partnership with the Gap, and that trademark was not approved by the USPTO. They said no, this is the Gap's design. People are gonna mistake it for Gap, and even if you have a capsule collection, no, we do not approve it. So yeah, that is Kanye. Okay. So that is our first story of the evening. Do we have any questions about that? Does anybody agree with Margaret that there's no real confusion? Or does anybody think that Walmart is totally in the right, that Kanye West's application for this new logo should not be approved? If you have not seen it yet, please check the story. Please check my IG and Facebook stories. Um, Margaret Massey said, so it's not going to be approved. Okay, Margaret doesn't think this new application by Kanye West will be approved either. Anybody else have something different to say? 76 Grimke said, I didn't see the similarities. Really? Okay. Hi, around the way, it girl. Okay. 76 Grimke said she doesn't see the similarities at all. 76 Grimke, the fact that it's two circles, they're both circles, they both have rays coming out of them, you don't think that there's any similarity? Anyway, but yeah, we will have to wait and see what the hey Maria. But yeah, we will have to wait and see what the USPTO board has to say about this. 76 Grimke said maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I think there's a lot of bit similarities, and I don't blame Walmart for trying to mark off their territory. All right. Okay. Moving. Hold on. What is this? What does that mean? Oh no. No. Ah. Okay. Hey Trista. Okay. Moving on to our next story of the evening. Does anybody here watch hockey? Does anybody here watch hockey? If you watch hockey, please give me a hockey emoji. I don't know what a hockey stick. Give me something having to do with hockey. It made you send a join request? Oh, I'm sorry, girl. It's all right. Um, you don't watch hockey? Okay. Yeah, I don't watch hockey either. You guys know I'm from Boston, and so I support all teams. Margaret said capital N-O no with an exclamation point. She do not do hockey. All right, girl, I got you. 76 Grimke gave me a hockey stick. So, okay, 76 Grimke maybe knows a little bit about hockey. All right. Um, if you did not know, the National Hockey League has a team in Seattle called Kraken, the Seattle Kraken. Kraken. Does anybody know what the Kraken is? Can somebody quickly in the comments, just in case somebody who's watching doesn't know what the Kraken is? Hello, she's one of a kind. Educate our audience as to what a Kraken is. This is what these team in Seattle has chosen to name their hockey team, the Seattle Kraken, right? Anybody know what the Kraken is? Think about ancient, Greek. I think Greek mythology. For those of you who don't know, the Kraken was like this huge mythical monster. They think it might have been real. They don't know, but it was like this huge sea monster that is the subject of several myths. Okay. Anyway, the NHL this NHL team from Seattle, they call themselves the Kraken, right? And like most teams, they do things to expand their brand. They have merch. And they even have said that they are about to open a Kraken bar and grill at their $80 million training facility. This is somewhere where you can buy food, get drinks, all this stuff. Here's the problem. In Seattle, there is already a place called Kraken Bar and Lounge. Now, this place has been open since 2011. They are a punk rock dive bar. And now, this the Seattle Kraken team, they're relatively new. And the Kraken Bar and Lounge, they said when the team came up, there would be people coming there with, the Kraken jerseys and stuff. And they were afraid that, their bar would become a sports bar. And they're like, that's not what we are. People know us as a punk rock dive bar. Our drinks are cheap. We have, punk and metal bands come play here. We do not want to be a sports bar, right? So, Kraken Bar and Lounge is suing the Seattle Kraken for $3.5 million for trademark infringement because the Seattle Kraken hockey team is trying to open Kraken Bar and Grill when there's already Kraken Bar and Lounge. Do you guys think that Kraken Bar and Lounge, are they justified in this lawsuit against the Seattle Kraken? Is there a possibility of confusion between the Kraken Bar and Grill and Kraken Bar and Lounge? I think it's pretty obvious. Trista already said yes. 76 Grimke said they should just have hockey nights. Maybe, but they said, look, that's not what we are. That's not how we've built our business. Our core customer base, they know us for this thing. And I guess, they don't want to change. I don't see why they couldn't have a hockey night, but I guess they don't want to. Trista said that's a no-brainer. 76 Grimke said yes. Lots of confusion. Margaret said yes, they are justified. Okay, so we are all of one accord here. There is definitely going to be some confusion if there is a Kraken Bar and Lounge and a Kraken Bar and Grill. Trista Bradford said they are established. They are established. But I want to take it back to 76 Grimke's comment. Maybe they could have hockey nights. While you want to maintain your brand in the business realm, you also need to learn when to pivot. You need to learn when to shift, right? Look at what we just went through. Because of the pandemic and the quarantine, a lot of businesses had to figure out how to go completely online or how to adjust to, the new rules so that they could keep their business going. This bar and lounge, Kraken Bar and Lounge. Yes, maybe you don't want to be an entirely sports bar, but why can't you have? You could have put together with the Seattle Kraken, and maybe you could have had those hockey nights, and maybe had some type of sponsorship. This just seems like it could have been a really great coming together moment, and it's falling apart. But I don't blame Kraken Bar and Lounge for trying to maintain the atmosphere of their place. That's how they built themselves. But they want the Seattle Kraken to pay them $3.5 million for trademark infringement. Now, we have said that they're justified in applying for this, in filing this infringement suit. Do you think 3.5 million is a reasonable amount? Or are they asking for too much? Margaret Massey said it would bring in more customers. It definitely would. 76 Grimke said, yes, there's lots of money to be made. The bars in Chinatown are packed on nights when there are hockey games, right? So it seems like Kraken Bar and Lounge, they're missing out on some money, but that's their prerogative. It's their business. They don't want to be known as a hockey bar. They don't want to have a hockey night. They're like, we're a dive bar and we were the first Kraken. And that is the power of making sure that you own your brand, right? 76 Greenpeace said Washington Capitals. Okay. Margaret said that's a reasonable amount. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable. Seattle Kraken has an $80 million training facility. $3.5 million ain't that much. All right. Okay. Before we move on to our final story of the evening, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time watching, if you are in the startup phase of your business and you need some help, if you're like, I don't know how to fill out my S Corp application, I don't know how to fill out my LLC application, I don't know where to go to get an EIN number, I don't know, how to put a contract together. I want to help you do these things so that you can solidify your business, get your groundwork together and get official so that you can, scale and grow with confidence, and you can do things like establish business credit and get business loans and get your products into big box stores. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation today with me, okay? All right, moving on to our last story of the evening. We talked about this a long time ago. Let's see how long some of you have been with me. How many of you guys remember the story we talked about where Ohio State University was trying to trademark the word "the"? Do you remember when Ohio State University was trying to trademark the word "the"? For those of you who don't know, Ohio State University, if you ask anybody, they'll be like, I go to the Ohio State University. And Ohio State was trying to trademark that "the." If you remember that, just give me like a yes in the comments, something. Just give me something. If not, just say no. Okay. What? Sorry, podcast people. I'm waiting for some answers here. You don't recall? Margaret said no. Okay, so So most of you don't recall. Like I was saying, Ohio State University, they have this thing where if you ask them, or you ask somebody where they go to school, they'll be like, I go to the Ohio State University, right? And Ohio State was trying to trademark the word the for merchandise, for t-shirts and stuff like that. And the USPTO was like, skirt, girl, what are you doing? That word is way too common. How you think you gonna bust in here and, try and trademark the word the? Here's the kicker. There's several trademarks already for the word the in several different categories, including for Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs has a trademark application that they put in for the word the for a bow tie line. And Ohio State University, basically after they were rejected, they filed an opposition to Marc Jacobs. They were like, how y'all gonna let Marc Jacobs be out here trademarking the, but you won't let us, right? So they objected to Marc Jacobs' application. If you didn't know, or if you weren't thinking about it because you didn't know about it, Ohio State University and Marc Jacobs, they have come to a settlement. They have both agreed that they're going to be able to use the in their slogans and marketing campaigns once Ohio State University's trademark is approved. Now, remember, they were denied at first, but they're open arms cleaning, but they're reapplying because the USPTO was like saying to Marc Jacobs, okay, we might be able to work with this, right? Now, Ohio State University and Marc Jacobs, they have submitted something called a consent to register agreement. So they have basically gone to the USPTO and they're saying, look, we're not fighting no more. We both agree that there's room out here in the streets for both of our trademarks for the word the, mainly because OSU is working with, athletic and loungewear apparel, and Marc Jacobs is working with very high-end clothing. Sounds familiar. Sounds like the first story that we talked about, right? With Kanye West and Walmart. So Ohio State University and Marc Jacobs have said there's room out here in these streets for two fashion lines going by the word the. So they have settled, but this still is pending approval from the USPTO. They still have to get the trademark for the approved, okay? PassionNet Pro. There's no more infringement, PassionNet Pro, because there was not infringement in this case. Ohio State University was filing an objection to Marc Jacobs' application. Okay. And in terms of infringement, oh, you mean like with them coexisting? So the whole point of their agreement is like, they're like, okay, I'm going to use the for my stuff, but I'm only going to do this type of clothing. So OSU, they're doing athletics. So it's going to be t-shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, things like that, right? But Marc Jacobs, they're going to be out here doing, I don't know what Marc Jacobs makes, tailored jackets, suits, dresses, things like that, okay? So it's all about the products. They're going to separate their products. That's how they're going to distinguish themselves, right? So think about it this way. In the marketplace, we have two Doves. We have Dove soap and Dove chocolate, right? They stay in their own lanes. Dove chocolate has never tried to make a soap. Dove soap has never tried to make chocolate, right? Okay, cool. Glad you got it, PassionNet Pro. Awesome. All right. Okay, so those were the stories that I have for you this evening. I totally blanked on the NPL nugget for the night. But if you didn't know, this entire month we have been covering contracts. We have defined what a contract is. We've talked about, oh, thank you. I'm glad you like that analogy, PassionNet Pro. We've talked about what a contract is. We've talked about who can enter into a contract. We've talked about what you need to make your contract valid. Last week, we defined several different types of contracts that you need. If you missed any of those tips, go pick up the contract ebook. It is only $9.97. If you go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and click the first button. As well, make sure that you are subscribed to the podcast and the YouTube channel so you can catch up at your leisure, because I know you can't make every live broadcast, but I have probably at this point about 350 videos on there of this show that you can go check out. You know, if you're ever bored and you just want to learn some business stuff, all right, go check it out. Make sure that you hit up linktree/NPL Consulting Firm for your show merch. We're going to be back here tomorrow with more stories and our NPL nugget. Thank you guys for participating. You know, I always love when you guys are here and you're engaged. It really makes it a lot more fun. Thank you for your energy. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.